Wow, that was embarrassing. As soon as I opened up the door to the sports book, the entire thing died. So if you haven't seen it, I did a whole part one. But if you're just here for the main attraction, this will be the Planet Hollywood over at the Planet Hollywood. So thank you guys for being back with me, 35 of you guys. And we're going to go to live chat for everybody. I'm going to flip my camera around. And here we are, and here you have it. So yeah, as soon as I went in that door right there, my app crashed and it said I had 0 viewers. I could see you chatting, but I couldn't see anything else. All right, so if you're down here right now, I had some serious tech problems. That has not happened more than one other time. That's only the second time that's ever happened with this device. And sometimes it's just a combination of the network having a hiccup and YouTube thinking that and then the app crashes. Yes, I am back, my friends. Guess who's back? Back again. Steven's back. Tell everybody to come back into the stream. What were those shops you walked by on the right? That's the Miracle Mile shops. We'll check that out in a minute too. So this is the Planet Hollywood, formerly the Aladdin before that. Yeah, you did lose me for a second, but I am back at it. And let's go in and check it all out. So, yeah, here we are. Now, of course, there's supposed to be some high-end entertainment here, like Kelly Clarkson. Shania Twain, of course, would be here. Gwen Stefani, Pitbull. Jennifer Lopez has played at this Planet Hollywood before. Who else has been here? A bunch of groups. We're going to see if we can get back there. I'm linking the strip. I'm liking the strip. I took the bus there and back. Okay, very nice. All right, so I don't know what my connection will be like in here. It might be buffer zone. I have no deal. There's not a lot of Asians in Las Vegas. That's absolutely not the truth. If you're so wrong, it's not funny. I'll tell you that with some zest and zeal. We actually have one of the biggest Asian populations per capita in the entire United States. So you're very wrong, but thank you for your opinion. Doesn't make it right, but you're entitled to it. So we got some hand sanitizer action already. I saw J-Lo, she was awesome, so we're back. Oh man, it's been so long. I never thought it would open up again. Or if you're like Vital Vegas, you told everybody it wasn't going to be called Planet Hollywood and everybody thought it was being sold. But check this out. This is the old crazy girls over from the Riviera, of course. So, oh, David McKenzie, I finally got your email. It was in my spam folder. I'm going to email you tonight, David. I apologize that I haven't gotten back with you. David, I've had some problems with my spam filter. I talked to my server, my host. They told me that my settings were all good tonight, David. We'll get those out for you this weekend. I promise you, my friend. I'm not the only person. Everybody who's able to text me on Facebook, my Facebook page is great. Text my Facebook page, Vegas Face Mask. I fix them all the time. So yeah, there you go. Non-smoking, right? Yes, no, this is not non-smoking. This is totally smoking. That was just another rumor that we had as well from Vital Vegas. Now, one thing about it is that this place is closed, so they are not open. PF Chang's is still closed. There's some stuff that's not open here right now. Planet Hollywood is nice. You got to rub the butts for luck. I don't know. You're allowed to rub them, which seems strange to me. Do I have to say hello again? My fingers hurt. Come on, man. Thank you so much, my friends. Let's go to Ramsey Burger Open. We're fixing to try out right now. Thank you for taking us back into Planet Hollywood. Brings back fun memories from my January trip. Yeah, I've been in this property more than any other property in Las Vegas, I think. This is my stomping grounds, like my wife said. That's your old stomping grounds. And Gordon Ramsay Burger is open. Absolutely, 100%. Without a doubt, the big flame wall is up here. John was blocked for racial comments. No, I doubt it, Kevin, but, you know, that's an opinion. But John is here. That's good. John Ferreira is what we're talking about, right? I like the guy. I hope he didn't go racial. If he did, he had to be blocked for 5-minute ban, 10 ban, I don't know. There you go. There's the flames. Yeah, we don't want to be racist here, guys. Look at this place. There's Gordon Ramsay's Burger at Planet Hollywood, and there's people inside already, of course. This is a great property. I really like it. There's a lineup here, of course. Yep, we're going to walk around the Miracle Mile shops a bit too, which we can walk into. Gordon Ramsay, scan to view the menu, scan to reserve your spots. Everything is scannable these days, so get a QR code reader on your phone. If you don't have it, life will be a little bit more difficult for you. Nobody wants to hand you paper stuff anymore. So we're going to walk through. We got the extra lounge. This is one of the last remnants of when this place was actually based on celebrityness. Not so much now. They used to do music here, but now they just show sports. So cool. Hey, Kid 74 is here. One of my old timers, big supporters. So cool seeing Planet Hollywood back open. Thanks, Steve, for bringing us this live stream. My favorite spot. You're welcome. I just hope I can make it entertaining for you. There'll be other bloggers that'll do this too as well. Life in Las Vegas is good. He always brings you to places that are opening. So you might want to check Life in Las Vegas' channel out. He seems like he's got a lot of good content on his channel. There you go. They used to have the best buffet here. They used to. It was called the Spice Market Buffet. I'll show you where that is because that's in a very strange place. Look at this. The Spice Market Buffet is below ground. Below ground in the casino. It's very strange that it's below ground in the casino. But what you would do is you would line up here and then you would go down the escalator. So Planet Hollywood is a very compact resort in a lot of ways. You can see that cavernous down here. It's closed. But the only dining options we have right now are Cafe Hollywood. Before that was called Planet Dailies. And then you have Starbucks and stuff like that. So we have the little cafe over here. Gordon Ramsay actually goes up to this side too, so you can see the back end of the restaurant. This is Cafe Hollywood in the back. I spent a lot of time here. I worked timeshare in the past, actually. And I probably have a really bad picture right now. I'm sure that I'm buffering like crazy. It's just because of where I am. And it's just going to be really bad for a little bit. Sorry about that. What's the status on the Luxor? Luxor is open. Not much you can do about it. Let's see if this at all, yeah, it's probably not going to increase. I just have a slow internet connection in here, folks. So we might be able to get up further, a little bit up top, kind of like the Luxor, the buffet under the casino also. Cafeteria style buffet shall be back. We'll see, we'll see. They tried it at the Wynn and nobody liked it at the Wynn, so it didn't work out at the Wynn. Great channel watching in San Antonio, Texas, Mr. ILR. Great job. Thank you so much. So if we go up here, we'll see another theater. This is the theater where Criss Angel performs. I imagine it's probably completely closed. So it's empty, they say, but they open it on a Thursday. Allows them to work out any kinks they have. Again, this used to be the Aladdin, so really it's not that much different in terms of shape, but it is definitely different in terms of the stylization of it. So I want to see if I can refresh my connection right now, and we'll be back in half a second. Yeah, that's probably a lot better on the connection, I hope. You just got to do a bad cell spot, and even though I've tricked it into being good quality all the time and not being terrible because of their restrictions, we still have to refresh it once in a while. Job's back after the elections, probably con. So we have a little monument to Criss Angel up here. There's a steakhouse I always wanted to go to called Strip House. We got some bike that he used in his motorcycle vanish. These are all of his props. His props. Gotta say that like you're from Boston. He's wearing his props. He's got his props. This is another Criss Angel bike right here. Custom motorcycles, of course. So Strip House is up here. These two, I believe, are not open for right now. Oh, Xavier, thank you for joining level 1. Welcome, Xavier, everybody. Thank you guys so much. And more motorcycles. I guess when you're worth $100 million contract, whatever he's worth, you got these kinds of things. Koi, which is a sushi and sashimi place, not open, but they have a beautiful look over the strip, as does Strip House. But if you like photography, this is a great place to come. Danny Vasquez, thank you so much, Danny. Very nice of you. Thank you so much. Amara, thank you for being here with me. Awesome choppers. Come on, Criss Angel, get to the chopper. Come on, there's so many. You got so many choppers, Criss Angel. You got this one over here. You got that one over there. This is another one I never showed you. It's on the other side over there. Come on, get to your chopper. Choose one. You spoiled rich kid from Long Island. Criss Angel's from Long Island. I don't know if he's a spoiled rich kid. He worked really hard for everything he has, though. You gotta be careful. Criss Angel Mind Freak fans will just rip you a new one. They are very, very, very Oh my God, I try not to laugh at my own jokes too much, but that was freaking great. So if you're ever able to get back here, you have a monument to Criss Angel with his shirt off. That entire wall back there is just, here, I'm Criss Angel. I'm not wearing a shirt. And I approve of this message. You know you've made it when you have your own crowd control barriers. Now, I'm not saying that that's a Criss Angel logo, not anarchist, okay? Oh my God, shout out from Honolulu, Hawaii. Wukalaki. My girlfriend and I watch you every day. Aloha, thank you so much. Mahalo. Now, what's usually up here but's not up here right now? There's a few things that are up here. First of all, there's a business center up here. Look at that, there's one more chopper. Oh, this chopper looks like it comes from the army, military commanders. There's a chopper, Criss Angel. That looks uncomfortable. Who wants to go on a long ride with that horrible looking leather thing? But it's not made for that, of course. I wonder if they actually start or if they're just props. I have no idea. Up here, there's usually poker. Actually, there's never anything up here. That's not true, Michael. This is where they do their poker room. This is the poker room at Planet Hollywood in most cases. They don't have it anymore. This is actually also where they do conventions. So the conference center and the business is back here. This would be where you would check in for all of that stuff right up here. Obviously, there's no conventions right now. This is the wedding chapel right over here at Planet Hollywood. That's the wedding chapel. A little further on the other side is the spa. When we worked up here in timeshare, that was actually the preview center. So you'd stand in front of this building and point and say, do you want to go up to the preview center? It's inside the casino. And they fed you Earl a sandwich. So we have a famous photographer, and his name escapes me, but he's done all these big time celebrity photos. You know, LL Cool J. I mean, tons of them. I can't name all of them. Of course, we have, you know, Leslie Nielsen. God, why can't I remember George Jefferson's name? Snoop Dogg. Elliot Gould. I mean, there's a lot of famous ones. Martin Short. That would be, gosh, somebody I can't get because I'm not Josh Brolin. I don't think. I'm not a celebrity guy, honestly. So yeah, this is your conference center. So welcome back. We missed you. Earl is really, really good subs. You know what I had? I had Jimmy John's today. I was very disappointed at Jimmy John's. They were super nice. Look at this. Holy crap. Why is this even open? I had Jimmy John's today. The bread was not very good. The ingredients were fresh, but I was very underwhelmed. After driving past them for years, Lionel Richie, who used to perform here, so we have all sorts of homages to the performers that have performed at the Planet Hollywood. This would be, of course, the Dead Business Center. First one that says it's dead in here, you get the Well Duh award. Well, duh. It's dead because this is where all the conventions would be happening. If you've never been in a convention area in Las Vegas, who is this? Who is this? Who would this be? I don't know who that is. Paul, that's not Lady Gaga. I don't know. I can't see my entertainers because these are big acts and I don't know half of them. But anyways, yeah, you'd win the Well Duh award because there's nothing going on right now. There's no business in Las Vegas. But hopefully with the governor's new directives, they'll figure out and work it all out. Watch out for twin girls. You are referencing The Shining or The Shining. Shush, you want to get sued? Dan Cruz says, no one is there. Do a cartwheel on the stream. Now look at me. Look at this. Seriously. Watch. We can just do this right here. Oh, man, I'm an old man. We can just see. I can just walk out here. Just like this. Just take a picture this way. And then I can literally run at the camera as fast as I can. You don't want to see that. Oh my God. What a weird experience it is to be in here right now. It's not as depressing as when, it was all shut down, but check this out. I didn't know this. They named this all after California. So you have Wilshire, like Wilshire Boulevard, Santa Monica, Westwood, Brentwood, Sunset. So they named all of this after California, Southern California, metropolitan Los Angeles area stuff. And I'm going to assume that it just goes down further. It just goes down further. There's some signs of life in here. They got one of these open, and you can book these rooms. I'm sure they'll give you quite the deal on them right now if you want to bring a show into Vegas. Westwood Boardroom. Let's get out of here. It's kind of depressing down here. But anyways, that's what that is. Didn't Brittany play at Planet Hollywood? She did. We'll go down to that theater. It's not in the casino. It's in the mall behind us. But I guess it's in trouble. Too much dead space. Not really, Sig. I mean, it'll come back in time. Disney's in trouble. I mean, if anything's in trouble more than Las Vegas, is Disney, because Vegas is more adaptable. There's only so many things you can do in the Magic Kingdom, and eventually you're going to get yourself into trouble because Vegas you can do a lot of things in if you want to. Security's everywhere. Oh, I'm on camera. Of course I am. Want to poke the bear in the eye? Where's the cameras at? They're everywhere. The cameras are everywhere, and there's a really good internet connection in here. You can't inside a casino. I guess I'm going to be for Halloween. I don't know. Watch out for OJ. I'm by Brentwood. Oh, we're pulling out the 1990s references here. I love it. I love it. So, no smoking up here, of course, but that's because this is nowhere near gaming. I feel like we're not supposed to be in here. Me too. I feel like it's amazing that... Uh-oh. Holy shoot. I honestly thought for a minute that if those doors didn't open the other way, I would be completely screwed. I'd be stuck in there. I wasn't stuck in there. Thank goodness for that. Anyways, okay, so back out here. Nothing's going on up here. Usually, like I said, the poker room would be up here with poker tournaments, okay? We're locked in, set up camp. It'll be like that movie Where the Heart Is, where the lady gives birth to the baby in the Walmart. You also have, you have the Sin City nightclub up here, or you used to have the Sin City nightclub up here. Oh, wow. A Sin City Comedy used to be up here. It's called, but now it's actually just a showroom. They have Crazy Girls, Tenors of Rock up here. John, thank you so much. Yeah, that would be funny. I can't help. I've trespassed where I wasn't supposed to be and I can't get out. Were you live streaming? No, sir. What's that in your hand? Oh, this is just one of those claw things that you used to get things off the shelves. There's the diamond room where you were walking. Okay, very nice. They have the drinks and food. Wow, lots of people watching again. I appreciate you. Sherman Hemsley, thank you so much, Mr. McChewy. Mr. Chewy, thank you so much. We used to have a diamond lounge up here. Okay, so the diamond lounge for the 7 Stars members used to be up here. I imagine it's downstairs somewhere. Has to be. Let's go downstairs and let's go back out and see what we can see. This is the casino floor from up here. Really good. If you come up here with a camera that does night mode photos, you get an amazing look at everything from up here. If you come up with the night mode photos, you can take some amazing long exposures up here too. Some of the diamond lounges are closed. This is true. That is absolutely the case. So you'll have a problem getting into your diamond lounges. Is there a currently vacant space lounge? Is that currently vacant space lounge? I don't know. I mean, everything is vacant up here. Not for good. Watery says for good? No, not for good. Just for now. Casino looks light. Well, I mean, it's Thursday, but actually I'd say there's a hive of activity. And if I had to be honest with you, this is no deader than it would have been in any October in the middle of the week in most cases. You might have had people, of course, at the buffet, which is closed right now. The Planet Hollywood Cafe is actually the Cafe Hollywood, and it's right here. Check out the floor. The floor is lit up beyond all repair. I'll have to come in there and do a food stream, or not a food stream, a food video at one point. 100,000 sub party. I don't know about that ever happening, man. I don't think I'm going to catch the bigger channels in Vegas, but I'm happy to do what I'm doing with you guys. And if I get there, it's a blessing. So let's go out to the Miracle Mile shops. That's another thing. We love Steven Vegas, Sing of the Flamingo in 2 weeks. Thank you, Intel Wild, again. Holy cow, man. So much dealers. Oh, am I lost, Cloudy? No. This is a hotel I never get lost in. I know exactly where I am at any given moment. If I've been on the Strip 4,000 times, I've probably been in this resort about 2,000 times. I started coming here when it was the Aladdin back in the mid-2000s. They were just transitioning it over to the Planet Hollywood around 2007, 2008. So we have another Criss Angel bike here. So lots of Criss Angel motorcycles. This is actually one of my favorites, to be honest with you. And I actually do like that one a whole lot. From Phenom Chopper. I know nothing about bikes. I don't know what kind of engine's in it. Steve, thanks for the Planet Hollywood stream. Let Russ cook. I don't know what that means, let Russ cook. But Tipsy, the robot bar, is open, and this has not been open before. Go and check out Flights Vegas. Alexander Holt lives next to me. I met Alexander Holt, Daniel. I was supposed to go and do a video there before the whole pandemic happened. He was going to hook me up with a free meal so me and Caroline could review it. Flights is a restaurant. It started up in Northern California. Alexander Holt was a very good hockey player from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And he was supposed to play for the San Jose Sharks. He got drafted and then an international play against Team Russia when he was on Team Sweden. I think it was Sweden. He ended up hurting himself and he never had a career in the NHL. But he had a contract signed to play on the Sharks, so he got his guaranteed money, I guess. And he started the restaurant business. And yeah, we'll go back there. We can see what that looks like. Russell Wilson. Oh, that Wilson cook. Russell Wilson, the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, of course. Okay, Sportsbook open it is. We're going to go around the back in a minute. Oh yeah, Claudia, I can't get lost in this place. So a lot of these shops are closed. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. We're going to walk a little bit faster through here. So how many hotels are left to open? Just the Cromwell. It's also important to point out that this place right here, the Planet Hollywood, is only open for the hotel on the weekends, just like how the Palazzo was the first one to do this, okay? Planet Hollywood, more prices are like regular prices. Yeah, some of them are. Then you have things like K Jewelers and Swarovski. You also have some high-end footwear places in here as well. But you're correct. There's some places that are more reasonable out here. That's good. Despite the Bellagio as my favorite, I also love the Planet Hollywood. It's my second favorite too. Bellagio and Planet Hollywood is both my second favorites. Thank you for this tour. You're welcome. So this is a very confusing place if you don't know where you're going, and here is why, okay? Britney Spears, the big entertainment, it is in the Zappos Theater, formerly the Planet Hollywood Theater for the Performing Arts. Now it's the Zappos Theater. All right, so we are actually right here, and when we came in, we walked in from the front of the Strip. Now, if you get lost in the mall shops, You don't realize that this is actually a figure 8 that goes around this way, this being the entrance way from outside. So you can literally just walk around this way in an infinity loop and you never know where you're going. But the most important thing is just go straight. If you ever get stuck, keep going straight. Don't take any sharp turns. You'll end up in the casino floor. And there you go. Now you know how to navigate the Miracle Mile shops in the Planet Hollywood a little bit better. Of course, GNC's open, but they've been on the brink of bankruptcy, I think, forever. I don't know. Trust me, I'm not hurting their stock price by saying that. I'm pretty sure that's the case. The Bucks are winning. Very good. Delano has 1.5 bathrooms every room. That is pretty amazing, Steve. Yeah, the Delano, it's actually Delano, not Delano. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Into Wild, clapping cheeks is a euphemism for having sex. Oh, well, there you go. I don't know. That sounds like a very British thing. It might possibly be. Back to the football games. Okay, see you later. My favorite is Circus Manor, but the Travel Watch has my heart too. Sports on the side, man. You got a champagne lifestyle and a beer budget if you're staying at those places. If you look up back here, some pretty cool stuff. Thank you, Intel, by the way. You're very generous. This is neat because most of this is themed like an old Arabian kind of, like a Saudi Arabian, Middle Eastern thing. But this is very, very, very Hollywood on the roof, isn't it? Yes, it is. But when we get out to the other side, you'll see how this used to be the Desert Passage shops. And for the record, I did a big old tour of this place, but nobody was watching my channel. And it was when I was using like just my cell phone for everything. And I had just a Gorilla Pod. It was terrible. But I put a lot of love and care into it. It all builds the channel. This is flights coming up right here. Is that ceiling new? No, this ceiling has been this way for several years, actually. So this is not new, but you might not see it if you don't look up to see it. And I do like it. I think it looks very cool. That kind of art is very nice. Hey, guys. You like my shirt? Thank you. Oh, that's okay. I'm working with my friends right now. Yeah, I know I can't show that on YouTube, but you guys have a good time. Anyways, you can see the skies here, very similar to what they do over at the Bellagio, not the Bellagio, boom! The Forum shops at Caesar's Palace. I love it. And see all the theming up here, very much like Middle Eastern, because it used to be the Aladdin and we used to be in the Desert Passage shops. Now, Flights has been dead, but Flights is not dead right now. I'm happy about that. That makes me a happy boy. What casino have you been in the least? The Sahara. The absolute least, the Sahara. Without a doubt. No doubt about that. Unequivocally. So here's Flights. They have a giant airplane inside of Flights. You see it right up there. This is Flights. Alexander Holt's joint. He actually seems pretty cool. You can see the plane hanging right from the inside right there. And it's the aviation theme. And I mean, they went all out. These are digital screens in the bottom. They can change anything they want. I love the digital side of things. This is in the back by the V Theater. The V Theater, of course, used to have a really cool fountain right out front. It's closed, and they tore it down, and they built another place to buy food, and this is gelato. But yeah, the V Theater is not open right now, unfortunately. Flights is really nice. I like how they themed this back here. Remember, this was the Aladdin joint. Wayne Newton owns the joint. Did he own it? Or did he have partial ownership? I don't know the story. I'll have to take a look at it. And since they had a bunch of water running here, they decided to just put water. Now, if you're coming to Vegas, you can always watch the game at this place here. This is Blvd. This has been around for a while. So this is nice. Planning my trip now, Halloween weekend. Not sure what Caesar's property to stay for free. Also have 3 or 4 nights at the AM Jam property, but I have to pay resort fee. Well, I mean, this is a Caesar's property. You can always stay at this place. You have access to the mall. Very convenient. I can't believe Test America is open. Are you serious? They pay you money to go watch a TV show or something like that. Steven, any plans of a flight stream? It seems like nobody liked that stream. Some people did. Devin is here. I'm going to meet up with you tomorrow. Or Friday or Saturday. I'll get back to my text and I'll find out. You have something to give me. Where's the Spanish bar? I don't know. Oh, you're talking about YOLO maybe. YOLO's at the front of the property. We'll get back to that in a minute. Let's walk around. We're going to get to the Hilton Grand Vacations Elara. That's formerly a Westgate place. My buddy actually grew up in the Aladdin back when Wayne Newton owned it. You were his mom was affiliated. Oh my God, I was Wayne Newton's mom? I am so confused right now. Club Tattoo. I don't want to take a picture of this lady getting a tattoo. But Club Tattoo has very nice art. And the guy, I talked to him via work. He seems like a really nice guy, but he never called me back. But he seemed really cool when I talked to him. The brief time I did to try to get him as one of the top tattoo studios in Vegas for my job. Anyways, we're going to keep on walking because this is relatively dead, and I don't know why you guys are watching the stream. It's so dead right now. Well, thank you. Gordon Ramsay pub is at Caesar's Palace. Yeah, so Gordon Ramsay's places. He has pub at Caesar's Palace. He has burger here. He has Paris has steak. That's a high-end one. Then he also has Hell's Kitchen at Caesar's Palace. Then he also has the fish and chips place over at the Link. So he is deeply ingrained in Caesar's. He and Caesar's have a giant marketing agreement back and forth. Now, I've always wondered if Tervis owes somebody from eBay copyright money. This reminds me of eBay big time. Burger is open. Yeah, we were just at the front. Nothing better to do, Paul says. Well, that makes me feel happy that you're here with me. But doesn't Tervis look like the old eBay logo? They sell plastics and containers and metal stuff. And actually, they do a lot of licensing deals and stuff. So you can always get your Raiders tumblers and stuff like that while you're out here. This is very cool stuff. Sabaro, this is another theater over here called the Saxe Theater, S-A-X-E. At a point, this was called the Steve Wynn Theater. Steve Wyrick, pardon me. Steve Wyrick was a guy who got into a lot of trouble with the law for not paying his bills. But Saxe Theater is closed as well. Through Vegas, the show and different shows performed over there. I spent $200 at Gordon Ramsay Steak, and the chef asked me after, were you not that hungry today? Oh man, that's not very nice. Were you not that hungry today? Screw you, chef. $200. I got practically nothing. So when you're walking in the back here, it's always kind of people, but it's never that many people. Usually my internet is terrible back here. It seems to be holding on right now, so I guess my trick with the VPN network worked. We have the Hilton Grand Vacation Ilara. Not much to see in here. It's just a timeshare property with a very nice lobby, but we've been in there in the past. Sleep is just a state of mind. No, it's a necessity. But anyways, I love you guys for watching if you're not sleeping. Sin City Brewing Company permanently closed, unfortunately. Until Wild, Elvis married Priscilla at the Aladdin in 1967. Boom! There you go. Then you can also, if you're an Elvis fan, he got married on camera for a movie at the Little Church of the West, and he also had the Elvis Presley suite over at the Hilton, which is now the Westgate. But permanently closed, unfortunately, Sin City Brewing, a former little chain of microbreweries. Fossil. One of these days, Alice, smack zoom to the moon. One of these days, I'm gonna give another shot to these Android Wear watches, but they were terrible the last time I bought one, and I couldn't really afford it back then. ABBA played their only gig in the old Aladdin in 1979. Very nice. I love your streaming. It's very exciting. I wish I could meet you in person, Cloudy. I'm always in Las Vegas on the weekends, especially Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I get oot and a boot, or out and about. Hey, my bad. May 1st. 1967 in Elvis. Sorry to cough in your ear. Didn't McAfee do some terrible things? We're talking about John McAfee. Those are all alleged, but he lives in a different country now, so nobody would know. Daniel wants to meet me when I'm in Vegas. Well, you've seen me meet some people on the last stream, if you guys saw that. I'm trying to get around the scooter guy here. Seriously, it's hard. Is Ocean One still in business? Certainly, they're still in business. That's the famous Ocean One Bar and Grill. A friend of YouTubers everywhere, apparently. And Uriel thinks he is original, asking me if it's a COVID cough. No, it's cold. I've been talking for nearly 2 hours straight cough, and I needed water, and I haven't had a drink because I don't want to disappoint you. I was married to Priscilla when she was 21. He met her when she was 14. Aw, that's very nice. That is a middle school to high school romance that capitalized, and both of them were happy. I love how the forum shops, people completely disregard the signs that say do not sit on outlet station, or something like that. And you see somebody charging their phone. Well, but then again, so what they did over at the forum shops is high-end. What they did over at the Grand Canal shops is they put phone chargers there for you by the benches. Because I know that's a problem. No way, Elvis was older. No, Elvis was way older. Oh, I don't even know. They're doing a rainstorm. Are they doing a rainstorm? I just walked by it. I did just walk past it. The rainstorm, I believe, is on. It doesn't say it's off. But then again, they don't want people to gather. So we're going to walk past the theater for performing arts in a minute. Lobster Me. There used to be a laser show here. You can actually see the laser arrays. Okay, if you look up here, you can see all of these. These were painted over, but those little dots right there were mirrors. That mirror is not painted over right now. You can see it right there. Some of these mirrors were actually left free and clear, and they would have lasers shoot out over here. And they stopped that years ago. They haven't done it in a while. Another Fat Tuesday, which is open over here. Sad to see the old things go away in Vegas to make way for nothing at all. Claudia likes malls. A lot of People do like walking through malls. There's a couple of malls in Vegas. Well, there's my Fat Tuesday, Lance says. Everybody has their own. You always have your own. Here's the Raider Image Store. This is one of the only ones I've seen on the Strip. I think there might be one at Bally's, I want to say, but I'm not really sure. If I can't immediately walk in and buy everything, I don't want it. But I think you can actually buy helmets here, interestingly enough. So we're coming up to the the center bar, I think it's called. This is where the theater is for performing arts. This is where the big acts would perform. Back when Def Leppard was playing, no kidding, you would see a lineup that would go here, all the way down here, to Ocean's 1 around the corner for Def Leppard. That's how deep it was to get into that show. And they would try their best to, you know, make sure everybody was happy and waiting in line. Fat Thursday. Man, it's Fat Steven Day today. So we got here, oh my God, Lance says, love your streams, keep it up. Thank you, Lance, I appreciate you very much. So here we go, we got the Zappos Theater now. Again, formerly, this is the only, whoa, Kay says, thank you, Steven, Miss Las Vegas, I love your live streams. Thank you so much, Kay. This theater right here is the only theater, this is the only part of the building that used to exist from the 60s, okay? So, this used to exist in the 1960s. It's the only part that's still around. And it's now the Zappos Theater. Now, I can't see it because the lights are turned out, but they have etched in glass all these famous groups. Now, if you watch my other video, the Planet Hollywood tour video, you could see it in that video. It was lit up back then, but now it's not. This is the center, what's this called? Shine Brighter, it says, but I don't think that's the name of the bar. But yeah, that's in a historic theater. The Grateful Dead played there, ABBA played there, as somebody had said. I think AC/DC played there back in the day. Beck, David Bowie, lots of big bands played there. Okay, lots of big bands. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I mean, that was the only part that they kept. And they had the Miss America pageant there for many, many years. And they would host it. And we have more motorcycles from Criss Angel. So go figure. This is the Heart Bar. We're back in the Planet Hollywood right now. We have the Heart Bar in the center of the bar. It's the heart of Las Vegas. And for some reason, they're playing Black Eyed Peas like it's 10 years ago. I don't mind Black Eyed Peas, but you don't usually hear that nowadays. And this one, this will still be Aladdin. The Desert Passage, still something so articulate and on point. It was just horrible to get around in. It was not very profitable.
No, I don't
But
know.
yeah, everything is so clean in here. The carpets have never been cleaner, that's for sure. So we were back here. This is the actual lobby. Remember I told you this is a compact resort? When this first reopened, the thing that struck me the most was these. These are individually strung up. There's a string of beads all the way inside, or a string on fishing line. You go downstairs. That's the lobby to the Planet Hollywood. So when you come up, you got to come up this way. Is the jar entering the south near the lobby? Is the jar ending south? I don't know what the jar is. Okay. OG Beezer and Akita run Vegas. Okay, that's fine. Glad they're doing good, bro. Some Black Eyed Peas. I know, it's weird, right? And I don't see the Pleasure Pit. It would have been up here. Oh, okay, I see it now. This whole thing used to be Pleasure Pit Dealers. Now it's in front of me. Washington County News Station, Utah, thank you. It says, get a Pepsi on me. Well, I stopped caffeine over 70 days ago, but thank you. I'll try to find a caffeine-free Diet Coke. That's not going to happen. Well, thank you so much. And Dr. Colin Thomas invites you for the birthday party. Oh yeah, they're having a private party, everybody. Great team, Steven. 3 weeks until I'm there. Any word on the Cromwell reopening? No, but when I hear something, I'll let you know. Maybe I'll ask my friend who is a big-time hotshot over at Caesars. He might be able to tell me. His host might know something. I'd like meeting you, Steven, when I'm there in Vegas. Cloudy, that'd be fine. Sounds good to me, man. So we're going to walk outside right now. We have seen the Planet Hollywood. We've been in here for over a half an hour now. It's a nice little tour, but I'm going to get out front and we're going to go over and check out the other stuff outside right now. PH does have a pretty rotten lobby. There are some ways to get in there. You got to go into the elevators around, and not a very good situation, but they did the best they could. I hate it when places have private parties. No, it's okay. Somebody's having a birthday party, and I'm just honored that they met through the channel. It's very, very nice. I love how the Planet Hollywood kept its theme is still as modern as possible. It did pretty good. They were going to compete directly against the Palms when it opened. Robert Earl owns the Earl of Sandwich. His idea was to buy this place, and he owns Planet Hollywood too. His idea was to buy it and compete directly with the Palms. Don't think it worked out that he beat the Palms, but they're open now and the Palms isn't good. So go figure. Back at Gordon Ramsay Burger, which is open if you guys have missed the first part of this tour. Thanks for the trip to Planet Hollywood. You are very welcome. Thank you guys for being with me tonight on this live stream journey. It's a saga. Well, this time I came back. Well, this time I came back. Well, this time I came back. This time I came back. Am I okay now? Whoa, my stream is doing something tonight. Every time I enter and exit this place, it does something weird on me. Let's go and take a look some more at Las Vegas. Yeah, it was strange. Every time I enter and exit the Planet Hollywood, you guys see it happen twice now. Both times, boom, my stream disappeared. I gotta have a suspicion that's just some weird technology at play. Maybe they don't want those streamers and they're trying to zap us. I was in the Matrix. Look at these guys. These guys are the special security out here. They work directly with Metro. They are taking care of things right now too, it looks like. At least that might be them. That might be an actual real police. So here we are, guys. Look at that. It's Vegas. I was never on the Wi-Fi. I don't turn on my Wi-Fi. We got the showgirls. That's what's happening. That's what's making all the noise right down there with the tourists. Planet Hollywood is underrated. Great place to stay in an even better location. Do a duck face. No thanks. Zap us or zap us. Russian spies. And so this time you came back, you came back, you came back. I'll always be back, baby. We do have the fountains going on over there. Let's see if it's busy down here over in front of Paris, okay? We'll take another look. What is this whistling? A marching band to go off? Yeah, no, there's some showgirls trying to get attention. I guess they figure that being very loud is the best way to do it. Your signal is very crappy again. Okay, no problem. And there we are. And it's much better now. It's 4 or 5 times better, everybody. There it is. Did reset, no problem. You guys should be seeing a much better picture right now. You just tell me. I'm just relaxing and watching your videos, Steven. Very nice. Thank you guys so much for that. And here we go. Better, better. Do you give money to the homeless, Sean says. I give to charity. I don't tell people about it. I think there's actually somewhere in the Bible that says you shouldn't actually brag about when you tithe to people. Tell us how they don't want us to know. I don't know. I know lots of things that I shouldn't tell you. I can see clearly now. Much better. Thank you. Very nice. Tell us what they don't want us to know. Oh, you know, like I said. I could do that, but I'd rather not because I'll get myself into trouble. All right. Well, guys, you know what is beautiful about this place? It's a really nice thing. The Planet Hollywood is open. The Bellagio is open, and you're here with me, and I appreciate you guys being with me. It's really nice. So here's the thing. I'm going to be out again. I think I said I'll be downtown tomorrow night, and I'll be back here on Saturday night so I can explore the strip some more with you. The other thing about life is that sometimes you go out on a bang. I've been having some technical problems, and I don't want to continue to have them. So I'm going to just get out of here and skedaddle for a little bit. We'll see the Bellagio. Not tomorrow, but the next night. And I'm going to tell you guys that you're awesome. Keep watching the channel with me. I'm going to be posting up some pictures on Patreon and on the YouTube channel memberships after this. I'll figure out how to do that. I got to say 3, 2, 1, click right now because I got to get home and do some stuff for the wife. And I was over here for, I know it seems like a minute, but I think it was almost an hour and a half to 2 hours. So thanks for watching me, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Share this with somebody. Visit VegasFaceMask.com if you guys want to. We got the best masks in town. Helps the wife out. I'm wearing them just because there's so much. There's COVID. It exists. It is a thing. So now we say 3, 2, 1, and we go. And we say click.